Okay. Yeah, good afternoon, guys. So today we'll be creating a video on creating an interactive prototype with a Figma component. So now let's create one component. So firstly, we have to get an image from FreePic and we should have gotten the content from ChatGTP. So I've designed some before, so let's just duplicate the content. Now you can just copy and paste or you just simply let's see just copy and paste. Okay, yes, in the image. Come by here, let's see just delete this. Come by here, get the image back. Okay. So now we have the image and the content. So we have to add one more thing. That's the new tag. Add another tag on new. So we are going to use add auto layout in the content. So first let's add auto layout to the content using the command Shift A or clicking command add auto layout Shift A the same thing. So changes to zero. Yes, to centered. Why centered? Because we want our content to be centered in the frame. But if changes to the right, we want our content to stay at the right. No matter when we increase the width of the frame, it's at the right hand side, left hand side, center of the frame. So let's add this to center. And now it's normal. So let's add the background image to the frame, background color to the frame. That's we're adding the black color. So you have two ways of doing this. Firstly, the first way is to click on the frame. Secondly, come to the view, add your view, click on the colors, pick your color down to get your black color. Or the second way, come here. If you know the color code of the color you want, just type it 000 and color code are only 6 digits. So no color code below 6 digits. So you have this so here you have just one more. Just 4, 5, 6. That's that's for black or let's come here to black. Okay, firstly let's change this to white so you see the effect of what I'm talking about. So firstly, the first one, this method, enter, and second method is also okay. Second method is coming here, the color code 000. That's it. Next color, that's black. That's just still the same process. So I've created that. So by adding effect to it, so you have to change the opacity of the color. So let's say 50. We change the opacity here, or just come here, click on it, come here, change this to 100, or change this to any amount you want. So you're adding 50. Down below, firstly you have to change this to 5. The what they call this, border radius. So change the background blur, change this to 4. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, now add this to the frame. Then we want to center this without any issue. So you can just put it here. You center this like just use your alt and your H centered. That's to center any content. Or just simply come at the top right here. That's click on this horizontal centered aligned. So but now you want to center it. It's now centered. So now let's see. On the command just alt H centered. See the same thing. So we have this new tag. The same process we created for this is the same process we're going to do for the content, for the new tag content. So shift A, add auto layout, centered. Okay, now let's explain what this 10 stands for, like this section. Because normal we don't reflect in anything. So now I think this video it stands for when two content are together or two images are together, icons or any other stuff together. So now let's move the frame. So now you have to content duplicate the new tag. So now I want to use two content together. Add your auto layout. Shift A. So now Shift A got us the same thing. Oh, sorry. Okay, Shift A. That's now this is the spacing between two content. So now everything to 50, 60. You see the spacing. That's but now you have those. Don't use just one content, not so you have to delete this and change the spacing to zero. Change to right. But now the um the weight of the frame is too much, so you have to take to urge content. So like whenever you increase or decrease the content font size, it's like the width and the height is just like it maintains the width and height. You can't edit the width and height. Just like okay, let me take an example of this. Okay, we click on it, increase. You see, it follows the frame increase with the font size. So now let's add some padding to it. By using the padding left and right, should be like 5. Padding of top and bottom, let's say 4 or 5. Let's say 5. Let's say 5, 5. But the text is too small. Let's increase it. Now let's change this to let's see okay, okay. Leave to thread the same process, but I'm going to use color code FS to add this to okay to the frame. Great. But now we have to decrease the image, darken the image. So I'd click on the frame, come here, change to 75, it's very darken. So now, firstly, you have to duplicate the image. Normal, we didn't do that. We don't do that before. We didn't check that before. So since you did that, you have to just duplicate the normal image we created, get the contents inside, change this to 0. So you see the same. The content are normal. So change this to it was the width. Yeah, this to be stuff for the width and this stuff for the height. So now you can just align two content to come like two shapes or any okay two shapes or text by just aligning it. Don't click on it and align this way. Or second align second method to align like to select content. Click on the first content or you know shift and click second content. The same process. So now you want to create so you're going to add click here so and create component set. So now you see a purple outline that covers it, the dash dash dash. So now you have to use the prototype. That is the major features we need to use. Click on this. So telling this whenever I click on this, whenever you over on this, it should show this immediately. So now let's use the same process. Using my overing. So using smart. I tell that whenever I over on this, these are the transitions going to be. So when I over on it, it shows immediately. So now let's go to frame. So you want to drag and drop this now. To drag and drop, hold on your Alt, click on it, hold on your Alt, then drag. So now, firstly, we are going to give them separate name. So let's name this current variant. So let's change it to like over. So now, this is normally the default one. You know, this is normally the default. Okay. So now, like hold on Alt, then double click drag here. So you can just simply do the same thing for your hold on Alt, double click and drag here. So for now, why I change it here is good. Like, okay, that's when you double click on it, come here, change to default. It's the same process. So now you want to duplicate them. So it's like should pick like 5 times. So your number want to like it's too small for the screen for the frame. You want to scale them to big. So so for the scaling, I like to the two components. Click on the key, your keyboard, scale, or down. Just scale it like this. No need to audio your shift or any other thing. So now layout, duplicate, Ctrl D, align centered. So now let's preview what you've done. Come here. So now you see That we've done. Great. Thanks for watching today's video. Try to subscribe. That's all. Next video will be done.